Coming to you live from the billiards hall beneath the blinking blue light, it's another episode of Papa TV Live. Hi, I'm Pete Hendricks, and I'm joined tonight by Allison Thrower in the booth. How are you today?
Good, Petey. As good as I could be for a Tuesday.
I mean, there's a lot of worse things you could be doing than
That's very
playing
true.
pinball.
Yeah, the optimistic. Yeah.
So, you had a pinball injury recently. Let's just get
I
right to
did.
it.
Yeah, I had a pinjury. Thank you for asking. Actually, it was, I don't even know how I did it. I was playing in the Women's Pinball League, brought a pinball in Pittsburgh, and, well, I butchered that, but you guys know. And definitely check it out if you're a local woman to Pittsburgh and somehow you are watching this and aren't playing in it. Like, come on, guys.
Monday nights.
Kickback.
Kickback.
And I was playing Galaxy, and I don't even know what happened. I tried to nudge the ball from the out lane, and not only did I not successfully do that, but I immediately felt like someone gutted me like a. Wow, I don't even know. Yeah, let's just keep talking about that.
Wow.
But anyway, it was really painful.
You
I lost the game, but I didn't tilt. So I feel like I should.
sometimes you make a move, too much of a move, and hurt yourself. And
It's like the lamest way to be injured. Like, oh, what's your injury, Allison?
but you recovered and you're back, and
I
we're glad
twisted
to
too
see ya.
hard. Thank you.
So we're going to be doing 3 pool-based games tonight. Later on, we'll be doing Target Pool and Gottlieb's Pinball Pool. But we're going to start off with a Capcom game, Breakshot. And we got Chris stepping up to start off the game. Breakshot, like I said, Capcom, 1,000 units made. Came out in May 1996.
I think the first place I played Breakshot was at the Buffalo Pinball Open. Before it was at the Yacht Club when it was before that year. They had one, and Tim explained that my fiance explained that he actually had one in his office, and I was like, this game with that imagery? So anyway, that's the story I have about Breakshot.
Yeah, there's a lot of pool balls on it, and there's a moose somewhere. I can understand.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
the imagery is.
It's just a lot for a corporate. Anyway, so I don't really know this game very well at all, actually, is the point I was getting at.
Okay, well, what you're trying to do is essentially play pool. You want to finish your pool games. You can see up here there's 3 rollovers with balls. There's 2 targets here and here, and then 2 sets of drop targets. And those represent balls 1 through 7. Or 9 through 15. And over here in the scoop is an 8-ball. So right now, Chris is playing 8-ball. And in traditional 8-ball, you can put the balls in any order. So that's right now, Chris has gotten everything but the 13 and 14 ball, and you can tell that. He just hit the 13.
And I assume it has to be done in order, like most.
It's
Games
based off
with this
of
theme.
pool rules, so in this case it isn't.
Oh, yep.
Now, when he plays 9-ball, he'll have to put them in order, and rotation. Those are the second and third games. But for 8-ball, they can go in any order. So right now, he is up to the 8-ball. Now, to finish the game, he needs to shoot either that right scoop. And he's trying to pass it over. And he missed. A lot of the drains will be down the left out lane on this game. It's a very hungry out lane.
So what? This is a Capcom game. What other games were made by Capcom during this time? Because I always associate it with Super Nintendo. So I'm just
Capcom.
interested that they were in the Capcom, or Capcom was also in the pinball space.
Mind
Really
blank
test
on
your
the
knowledge
3.
here.
There weren't many Capcoms.
Oh,
And
no.
welcome to Papa TV, Bob Steele.
Yeah.
I hope you had fun.
Thank you for the ball save.
We'll talk to Bob later. They had Airborne, Big Bang Bar, Breakshot, and Flipper Football, and Pinball Magic.
I feel like I haven't heard of any of those.
Big Bang Bar, production run of 14, and they also had 9 of Kingpin. And then they started making Redline Fever and Zingy Bingy.
So those are all great names. It's funny, though, I haven't heard of any of them.
We have Airborne and Pinball Magic here at
right,
Papa.
okay.
All right, so you could see, well, you really can't see because of the way the overhead camera is. Maybe we can get a zoom in of that middle section there. There is 3 holes there, and right now there is balls in each of those. If Jake can put one in the middle, he'll have multi-ball. This game does have lock stealing.
Oh, no. I don't think there's much you could have done. Sorry for that loud reaction.
That's all right.
It's a bad shot, wasn't it?
So if you get the locks, you want to try to get the multi-ball. Now you see it kick the balls out, so Rob's going to have to put them back up into the holes to start the multi-ball. But there's this post here that goes up and down that serves sort of like a captive ball.
Oh, I see.
So the skill shot is to plunge it up here to this flipper
shot.
and then shoot it around this loop. And if you continue to do that, you can continue to get balls. So Chris had a decent ball, 1.3 million.
Decent.
He's still ready to finish 8 ball.
And remind me, sorry if you said this already, what happens when he does accomplish that? Is that a
And
multi-ball?
he'll start his next game,
Oh,
which
oh.
is 9 ball.
Okay.
So
This is obviously Allison learning how to play pool as well as pinball today.
There it is. So
Oh,
he,
it happens.
he sunk his 8 ball, so 9 ball, you have to sink all the balls in order, 1 through 9. However, in this version of pinball, well, let's start with this first. He has a chance to call his shot. He can pick one shot, and he'll have a chance to hit it and win the whole game. He missed it there.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Anytime you go through the left in lane, the 8 ball will light up for a moment. Or if the 8 ball is set to finish a game, and you can have a chance to call your shot.
How do I do that, Pete? The post is up,
Yeah, that's
and there's no balls.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. The
Yeah,
post
that's a bummer.
is acting
Oh.
up, so you don't want to shoot that. Now you can see there's 2 arrows here, left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Nice save.
Good save.
If he shoots either of those loops, it will spot a ball. So right now he's trying to shoot the 2 ball, or he can super Q that to spot the next ball. Now he's on to the 3. Now, if that post had been working right, you could see there's, because he finished 8 ball, there's an award in the middle he can get, points or extra ball. Not sure what's up with that post, but...
So is there nothing, if this were a game that were played during some sort of more serious competition, would that be a malfunction? Would that be something you'd have to play through?
Yeah, should I raise my hand and call tech?
I don't know what...
Seems like a big issue, but again, I don't know
it
the
is an
name.
issue.
Oh, it's an
But I
issue,
don't
all
think
right.
it's anything the text could
It's an issue,
fix.
but take a tissue, because you ain't getting any help on this one.
Yeah.
Not on PAPAtv, at least.
Right, yeah, we're playing through it on PAPAtv. Now, I see Chris hit the left loop, and then he rapidly hit the bank shot there. You can get some decent points for that combo as well. And
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Oh, gee, thanks. There's a tilt, and I now have double
he has
dangers.
double dangers.
I can't do anything else.
Yeah, you can. You can do it one more time.
Well, I
Yeah,
can
no,
hit-
oh, there.
I can hit that for the 8, right? That's
Go
what I'm
ahead.
on right
Well,
now?
last chance, be
Go
It's
very...
through
not blinking.
Go through that instant info again, because this actually does have that in the instant info.
What does it say? Pinfo.
Extra balls, none. Tilt
Oh,
warnings
no.
remaining, none.
Can I like get a mystery award to like relight those or something? I kind of need those.
Thanks for joining us, HD Atomica. This is a Capcom game. This is back when a lot of companies were making games with multiple layers and ramps, and Capcom went with a very simple theme. 1 layer, nothing really crazy except for that captive ball toy that's not working for Chris.
Rotation. All right. So rotation, I need the 1 first, which is the top left rollover.
Yeah. Now he could shoot. Now you notice that the Q lanes are not lit right now. He could shoot the 4 to light the left one, or the 5 to light the right
Oh,
one.
yes, okay.
Which makes shooting some of the harder balls, like the 6 and 7, easier.
Oh.
Genuinely learning.
Because
So-
having
oh.
it fall down the right in lane when you want it to is never easy.
Right. So I feel like, yeah, like I said, I've only seen this game in the wild once. Besides at Papa, I assume there weren't very many made. Your description of it doesn't make it sound like it was well received.
There's 1,000 of them.
Oh,
Which is not
Not
very
a huge
many.
number, no.
Okay.
Okay, now Chris has both super cues lit in there. That'll give him the 6 ball. So now because he didn't hit anything, that super cue will stay lit until you hit something else. He just relit it here. It didn't quite make it, but that's one of my favorite shots in this game. There's another chance here if he can trap it up.
nope.
Sorry, was he trapped it on his right, the
Trapping it
upper
on
right
the
flipper
upper
and
right
actually
flipper
backhand
and
it?
backhanding it around
Wow.
the loop.
Yeah,
Really
it's,
cool.
it's a little fancy, but it's not exactly the best thing to do. Let's try it again.
Get around there, get around there, get around there. Now, there isn't a combo for getting loops in both directions back to back. It's called the cap combo. Okay, so he's up to the 12 ball now.
That's this guy. Well, let's just hit it. Why not? Oh, well, let's miss it and we'll lose the ball.
Now, we did turn extra balls on. To get extra balls, you either can get the award in the middle after finishing certain games, or shooting the captive ball a certain number of times, or getting the cap combo.
Well,
Very
it
nice
did
ball
not
by Chris.
tilt.
I'll take it.
Took the 2
All
warnings.
right, now
and-
let's see if the captive ball will reset itself here. Yeah, your bonus is the multiplier times the number of balls that you sunk on that ball. So Chris finished 8 ball. He finished 9 ball. He finished 11 balls of rotation. Wow, 1.5 million points there.
Very nice.
Now, those balls didn't come out, and the captive ball is still up, right?
No.
Or the post is still up?
No.
Oh,
did
it came
come
down.
down,
It's
so-
really hard to see that perspective
Okay,
here.
so
Mhm.
so just didn't like Chris for some reason. So Bob was trying to shoot it up the middle, and he'll start the multi ball.
I hope.
Anyway, this is Bob Steele. You've seen him in the chat as PPL Bob, often giving us a hard time. So if he doesn't get like 3 jackpots here, we're going to heckle him. The jackpot is the middle shot, and the jackpot
Nice.
continues to build up as long as you have balls in play. Hey, there's 2.
All right.
Also, the playfield is 3x, so you could use this time to work on your pool games. And
That's
get
something
more
that was a feature of multi-ball, not a separate mode that he started,
Right.
or okay.
okay, so he finished the multi-ball. He had 2 jackpots. We won't go too hard on him. And he quickly locked the other ball.
I mean, he's come so far in such a short amount of time, I think.
Now, the nice thing about that locking that ball there is, one, it spotted a ball for him, and it gave him a plunge. With Super Q lit, all he had to do was full plunge, and he got another ball. So he's up to the 8 ball. Let's see if he can sink this here. Yeah, he knew it was coming, yeah.
And how
That
do
is-
you relate the kickback?
Sinking either the 6 ball or the 7 ball.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Jake.
Honestly, it wasn't a bad attempt to, like, he did pretty well.
Yeah. So Jake's favorite pool-themed pinball game, Hot Shot.
What game is it an older game? I actually don't even know if I'm familiar with that.
That's the EM with the saucer in the middle, right?
Yes.
It's
Two big lines of row target or drop targets down the left and right side,
I
and
think we're going to see something similar to that in a little while.
So why is
Stay
that your
tuned.
favorite, Jake?
it used to be at Brian Stahl's house, and when I first started playing Pinball League, it was like the only game in the world that I could consistently beat other people. And so I just have like all these great memories of like, we're going to play at Stahl's house this week, and then going there and being able to beat people on something.
The great Brian Stahl fixes. His 8-ball wasn't working for one league night, so he put a bottle cap in it so that the ball would never get stuck in it. And then it was play it as it lied. All right, so Jake used the trick shot to finish 8-ball. So he has the middle shot ready for multi-ball, and he has the
There it is.
All right.
Nice.
Now he collected the 9-ball award for points, 250,000, and starts his Breakshot frenzy. Thank you, Kenny Bads, for subscribing. Glad to have you with us tonight.
That close-up shot is actually incredibly helpful. My eyes are terrible because I could not see that depth. Very interesting. Now I see the challenge that Chris was having.
Yeah. No, it's like some people will see that their jackpot keeps building. They'll try to trap up and like, oh, I'll just let the jackpot build and build and build. That doesn't work. It knows if nothing's being hit, it won't increase the jackpot.
Oh, that's interesting.
Now Jake relit his kickback with the 6-ball targets.
Hey.
One good move there, but
Yeah. I should have let that bounce again.
Pinball Tom, thank you for joining us. We got Pinball Pool and 79 solid state coming up later, and Champagne Edition Target Pool.
What makes it Champagne Edition?
You'll have to wait and see.
Oh my goodness.
Pete, what did you just say about relighting the kickback?
The 6 balls or the 7 ball.
Okay.
Clearing those drop targets. You got to be really careful with that upper flipper, because if you get into those drop targets, and it will feed towards the middle. It can be a dangerous shot. I mean, it does benefit you by the bank shot and for lighting your kickback, but.
Oh, he did trap up. Backhanded.
I tried.
Rob's favorite game of this theme is Laser Q, and I actually think that was a really solid choice that I wish I had thought of before
There
picking
it
my
is.
terrible choice.
Now see, because it was still lit, he got 2 there.
The 3-ball, the 5-ball.
Now you can see in the graphic, it actually shows the balls in the order that he sunk them, as if you were like looking inside a pool table. So his first one he sunk was the 7. and
Oh, I see.
7, 1, 4, 2. It's a little level of detail that's in this game. All right, so Rob finished his 8-ball, but he locked a ball there, so he's to get the game win award. He's going to have to put that other ball up. Once a ball
Which
on the 8-ball, you can collect your bonus, like Rob just did there. There it is.
Wow.
That one I'm going for?
You got a 2-ball.
So now you can
Right here?
Well, you did that already. You can collect your bonus once. Right now, you either want to go up the middle to start your multi-ball, or you want to keep shooting loops and working on your 9-ball. That was a pretty cool shot. I'm not quite sure how that banked over there, but
I appreciate
10,000
the attempts
points.
at the backhanded. Okay, nice.
Extra ball.
there's the extra ball.
Nice.
And with the Moose's happy call out.
So each hit to the jackpot builds it further, as long as you.
Oh, as long as he's got balls in play.
Oh,
it'll
it just
keep adding.
continues. Oh,
Yep.
so that's what you were saying about just
Yeah, so
trying
that
to
one
trap
was-
up
that
and let
one
it
was
continue to do
2/3.
that.
You got it.
I see.
So right now his jackpot is stopped, 270. He's not hitting anything.
What's the increment that it? Yeah, that's probably
It just
very
keeps building
silly.
up
Yeah.
10,000 at a time.
Oh, I see. Oh no, and that's.
So there, we got up to 310.
All right. Nice shot. All right.
T.O. Pinball. Love the artwork by Pam Erickson on Laser Q. The artwork on this game was done by Stan
Super Q.
Fukuoka. I don't know. Fukuoka.
I like the art on Laser Q too. It actually made me forget entirely that it was a pool-related game. Besides space
It felt like a
imagery as well.
satisfying ball.
Shoot again.
We're just
Then we
plunging
got
these
We're
off.
just
the
plunging
extra
extra
ball?
balls.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I was thinking the extra ball animation was a lot better, so I turned it on, but it's lighting the extra ball off the cap combo that's the cool part. So we'll see if anybody can do that today.
And I think Chris is in the lead as he steps up.
How do you light the extra ball?
Almost double.
The cap combo is shooting both loops
Oh, that's right.
in succession.
We'll try that then. But
But
yes,
you-
I think
The thing is, you
Allison
need
was
to light.
right.
Yeah, you need to light your super cues to do that. And
Is that what go through the inlands?
That's the 4 and the 13.
How do I light my
Or the
super
four.
cues?
That's hitting the 2 purple targets.
Oh, that's
What? You're
risky.
not. Yeah, you're not following my arrows.
Fine.
I'm barely following them. I'm sitting right next to you.
So yeah. So at this point, what your best goal is try to finishing this game so you can get to cutthroat countdown, which is the wizard
Ooh.
mode. So right now, Chris's best strategy would be that. He's got the 13 and the 14, putting it up the middle.
No.
Oh.
Boo.
Such good saves before.
And that was tough too because he would have started the 2-ball multi-ball and the 8-ball if it had stuck. There is a 2 if you have 1 ball locked and the captive ball is or the post is down, you can shoot the 8-ball to start Ball-O-Rama, which is a 2-ball multi-ball where everything's doubled, and the jackpot shot is the 8-ball.
Is that something you can do during another multi-ball, or is it only
No,
it?
it's one or the other. All right, so Bob has sunk his 8-ball, and I hope a chance to call his shot.
Now let's play nine.
Will he go for the left loop, the right loop, or the middle?
What would be
Call
the?
your shot.
It all depends on the feed out of this.
That's not it.
There it was. So he picked center, and it came down. He fired it up the middle, and it went in. He just finished 9-ball in 1 shot. Now he's on rotation.
It was just a reflex.
Yeah, it worked
It worked?
perfectly. My favorite pool team pinball game is Gottlieb's Bad Girls. Yeah, we don't have one of those at Papa, but that is one of the coolest cabinets in all of pinball.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I've seen that one.
It's a mirrored cabinet.
Oh, that's really fun, or potentially distracting. I don't know.
Whoa.
You scratch.
Whoa. Quick drain there for Bob. All right, game.
Do you play pool?
Every once in a while.
Are you? Do you think you're?
I'm
Do you think
not
you're good at it?
good,
No, I mean it that way. I know that I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely curious if people like
Yeah, my
do that.
parents got a pool table from friends who got a newer pool table, but it was an old table and it had some warp to it. So my gameplay, I learned to play that table, and then when I played a real table that didn't have issues like that, I couldn't do anything on it.
You've got to learn to adapt, just like pinball. No
Right.
2 games are going to be the same, right?
Right.
All right, so what do I want to do here to catch Chris?
Let's see. So right now you are playing 9-ball. You're probably your best bet's going for the multi-ball. Down by 3 million. Okay, so the kickback put 1 ball. Oh, but you're on since he's on his 2nd trip through multi-ball, he has to put him up there a couple times.
Ah.
But each time he does, it's spots a ball. So that one's done. The perfect shot will actually have them both lock up, but he was a little bit off center.
Has that happened? Is that I can't imagine that's something that.
Okay, so now he needs to put it in the middle.
Well, I'll just hit everything other than the middle for a little while because that's more fun.
Ted Boss 12.
Adds drama.
Thank you for following us. This last lock can get frustrating sometimes. There. Oh, nope.
Oh, so close.
Oh!
Oh,
And out.
Oh well.
it's a
You
shame. So
scratched.
close.
Oh well.
And now we got Rob up. Rob currently in 4th place.
I didn't hear what was just said. But game on.
Welcome to the booth, Chris Stevens. And we, I think that you, I'm not going to say anything because Rob still has to play.
I have
was
not
gonna
won
say,
yet.
You haven't won
I
yet,
have
yeah.
not won yet, but
Super Q.
I mean, yeah, it is a possibility, and I definitely believe in Sneed. But you never know. This can be a tough game.
I really would have liked to see the backhand the whole way around the loop. I feel like Sneed's gotten really close to that.
Yes, and I did it one time.
Oh, you did? Oh, I
in
missed
practice,
it.
but I didn't even know how like what it did or what it was.
Oh.
But it was pretty cool.
All right, so he will start the multi-ball if he hits the middle,
Yes.
very middle scoop. Okay.
He needs a center scoop. But instead he... Oh,
Oh,
there
and he gets
is.
it. Very nice.
Oh, look at that. Breakshot frenzy. See, I was able to do my score without any jackpots, but that's just me.
And that was just continuously, not rather than going for the ball, doing like the 9-ball thing or like,
Yeah.
okay. I mean,
I was
it's so many
trying to
words.
see if I can get to the...
Oh, the wizard mode.
Wizard mode.
What was that called again?
The cutthroat challenge. I think?
Cutthroat challenge.
Something like that. That's jackpot. 390,000. Yeah, this is definitely the typical strategy I would go to if I was trying to put up some big points.
It doesn't seem like a terribly unsafe shot, despite it being the middle. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played it,
I
honestly.
hit a ball stuck up top there.
Where is it?
Oh,
Does that mean you should be disqualified? Where is it?
It's above the right 3 drop targets.
Oh, it's like stuck.
I'm
Rob,
trying to trap up.
wasn't it that CDs had said earlier, if you've got an issue, grab a tissue?
Yeah, grab that tissue
Ah, no.
and
He needed a
blow
rescue.
your nose. But, I've played Breakshot a good bit. John Ortologo owned one back in the day, where I learned to play it the most. And if we have some viewers that are used to watching
There
Dead
it
Flip,
goes.
this was one of his main games that he would play fairly often.
Oh,
Nice catch.
sure.
Nice catch, Sneed. I'll give you a 22.
Now I got to play with my
200.
hands crossed over.
Yeah, now you do. just flip away, and we'll see what happens. The left ball first.
Oh, I really wish
don't know
the
how that
audience
works.
could see this.
Right?
It's
Left ball, right hand.
There we go. Thank
Aw,
you,
it would have been fun, wouldn't it?
Get the jackpot.
The
Nice.
jackpot is lit. Try again. There's the jackpot. What's that? 520,000, I think.
So
575.
if the jackpot, if it goes unlit, or if there's so many shots you have to make before you can light it again, I mean, it seems like to be 3 or 4. So,
Yeah, it's
or is it
all
just
up
like
the
as soon as you start up again?
It's all up the middle.
Oh, right, you just have to hit that. Okay. yep.
Just hit one of the shots up the middle. That's why that's such a popular
why
thing
this
to
is-
do. Because all you have to do is just go up the middle, which Sneed did successfully. And he has taken the lead, I believe.
Oh,
So congratulations.
thank
You can
Thank
take
you.
my seat and I will play again. Good sir. And maybe I'll go for some jackpots and see if my game works correctly. I'm not salty.
well, you did say you were trying a different strategy
I
specifically.
was, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I really wasn't going for a score, but there are some good points in other parts of the game. But yeah.
All right, and the first sponsor of the evening is Comet Pinball. Comet Pinball has the largest selection of lighting products for your pinball machines. LEDs can brighten up your game while reducing heat and power consumption. Whether you're a collector, operator, restorer, or mod maker, you'll always find low prices, fast shipping, and great service with Comet Pinball. Visit us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram to follow us and learn more about our services.
Thank you, Allison, and thank you to Comet Pinball and all of our fantastic sponsors.
Oh, yes.
I believe that Allison will be joining in the group to play some Breakshot, and the new winner of this game, which was not me, was Mr. Sneed himself, and he'll
Well,
be joining us on the mic here
He,
shortly.
he deserved to win that. Now, like obviously this is PAPAtv, so when that ball got stuck, I really didn't care if it came out like that. But there's been times at Pinburg where we've had balls stuck on the glass, and we've done some amazing things to free balls up.
I was gonna say-
I think Evan has a video of Indiana Jones and Brett Berkman wiring a magnet bound 3 layers and
What?
twisting left and right, but he got it without
really
without it
messing
losing
the
it.
game
Yeah.
up. That's awesome. I love hearing tales and stories of Pinburg's past of things like that, where it's like something had to happen in order to basically keep the player experience as close to normal as possible. Because you don't want to leave a sour taste in a player's mouth by being like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I drained your ball. Here are your options.
Right.
You lose your bonus carryover and things like that. Kind of annoying. But welcome to the booth.
Thank you.
Rob.
That was
Sneed. Can I call you Sneed?
Shirley.
Okay, good. Shirley, that's your name? Okay.
Don't call me
Don't call
Shirley.
me
Don't call me
Shirley.
Shirley. Thank you. Now, Allison, have you played this game before?
I have, but I don't remember really playing it, and I even just having watched it be played, I really can't remember much.
That's not too bad. I mean, it's definitely a learning experience with this game, the way it's set up with no rubbers, no post on the center rubber.
I learned a
no
lot.
Rubber on the center post. I was kind of said it backwards. Yeah, and sometimes the post can be kind of finicky up in the middle. As we saw my ball, and I believe Sneedy had an instance of that.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's always exciting to see people playing this game, and I think the mech that they have in there, these two little like wire form posts in here that help direct the ball. If you make it in the right pocket there, that post will push it to the left side of the center post. That way, whenever you hit it, it will go on the left one. So it's pretty smart the way they had that set up. Because it's like, oh, you made it, but you didn't get it in the correct one, but we're going to put it so it's actually set up where it goes in the other one. Because without those gates, it would just keep falling down right in front of it, and you keep getting it in that same exact one. We got some looping supers up top. Jake. Oh, see, that right out lane can be very, very difficult. Counting up that bonus. And Sandy Myth in the chat says, just got here, Breakshot's Capcom, right? They had it in a bar I used to frequent. And yes, Sandy Myth, this is indeed a Capcom.
Solid.
And thank you, Toronto Pinhead, for saying yes. And big thank you to all of you coming and hanging out and watching and interacting if you would like. And we got PPL Bob here, the infamous
Bobby
chat.
Steele.
Breakshot frenzy.
What do you think? You enjoying being on PAPAtv?
Love it.
Yeah? Can you talk while you play?
Probably not.
All right. Well, I want you to tell me a story of you playing pinball.
During multi-ball.
Yes.
Right.
Jackpot.
I haven't heard that one.
He must have played all right.
It's really difficult to play while you're talking.
Yes.
I always think it's really interesting to be like to talk to someone who's definitely not used to it. I'm not obviously trying to rattle Bob in any way, but he's played a multi-ball. And looks like he's having a good time. You know, what is your first memory of playing pinball?
It was up in Penn State.
Ooh.
My sister was there, and I was 12, 13. And I went to an arcade up there, and
Shoot for the break shot.
Do you remember the game?
What was the game?
I have no idea.
Ah. It's funny because whenever I talk to like some coworkers or something and they tell me, "Oh, I used to play this kind of game," and I'm like, "What was it?" They're like, "I have no idea." And I'm like, "Tell me what color the plastics were." Because like I think I could guess what it is. And then they go and they tell me, "Oh, it had like this wall up the middle that was like 5 colors," and I'm like, "Pinball?" And they're like, "Oh my god!" And then their mind is blown and they think I'm weird, and they avoid me whenever they go to the the water cooler. But these things happen. That was an excellent nudge, Bob.
Thank you.
So, Bob, do you know how to relight your kickback in this game? Because it looks like you've used your kickback.
The banks of targets on the left and right, correct?
Let's find out. If you would like to aim for those, you are more than welcome to.
We'll do that.
My understanding is collecting the 6-ball or the 7-ball, which are tied into those drop targets there.
We have someone in the chat. Loco Eduardo says, "Where do you guys stand on practice pregame and competition play, for or against?" I am all for it. I'm all for practice because even when I play against someone that I can tell is uncomfortable or doesn't know the rules, I like to talk to them and be like, "Hey, if you want to know what I'm going to shoot for, I'll tell you." Be like, I want to be able to beat it to score higher than an opponent just because I play better. And while knowledge to me is definitely a big part of pinball, I like to spread the knowledge.
Right. That's why I never oppose coaching, but a lot of people do, and that's their right. But I like winning on doing a better job myself too.
That strategy didn't work.
That didn't work. But B. Testier in the chat says he's against it because events already run long, in which he does drive a good point there.
True.
I honestly wouldn't want there to be practice in a game where I don't want everyone to practice a pin golf round.
True.
Because that would definitely make it last way too long. But I am for practice. I mean, especially if you've played competitions like Pinburg and you were able to earn your spot on the final banks, and people might have gotten the opportunity to play those games where you would not have been able to get the tournament. That was an unfortunate flub. Unfortunate flub by Allison, but she flapped when she should not have flappered. And now we have Jake stepping up. And Jake, well, how do you feel about practice before competition play? Should it be allowed?
Oh, well, to get a sense of what the machines are like? Or?
Yeah, you know, just like you get to step up and you get to play 30 seconds.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah?
I think there's an awful lot you can learn about a game. That time is a nice thing to have. And it can equalize stuff a little bit, like if groups before you haven't had a chance to play the game, or like have played the game and you haven't.
Oh, and wouldn't you know it, we have a celebrity in the chat room. It is the Pinball Narcissist.
Call your shot.
And we might have a fun video to show later. We might. I'm not entirely sure. But please stick around and hang out. And I would like to get some information from you later on. But hey, our chat is definitely being very lively tonight. We've got HD Atomica saying, if there's a set bank of machines in the tournament, get practice in before said round starts. Pen golf and other events, that's just luck or non-luck of the draw, which is definitely true. And Flippin' 4Bin says, during Pin Masters this past weekend, everyone got 30 seconds on each machine before the actual match. And that is typical IFPA rules, which is pretty fun.
Yeah.
And that was a very fortunate rebound. You're
Kick
nailing
back.
this rotation here, Jake. Now you got to relight that kickback.
The 4-ball.
All right, and for those of you watching, if you're watching on Twitch, you have an Amazon Prime account, you can give us a nice little sub to our channel, and we will definitely be more than happy to announce your name and working on some stuff, some emotes and whatnot for the channel. So if you've got a free Twitch sub from your Amazon Prime, go ahead and give us a sub. I love subs. I like Uncle Charlie's subs too. And what do you got there? It looks like you got the... So he's got the Ballarama lit on the right. But now it's not lit because he locked the second ball. And the Ballarama is basically the 8-ball shot. And it's got a little bit different rules from a regular multi-ball. Did you guys go over Ballarama yet? Nope. Well, basically, it's a 2-ball multi-ball, and the jackpot shot is just the 8-ball shot, and it goes up 100,000 K every time you collect it. It starts at 200,000.
I believe
So,
every switch is worth more. It's a bit of a switch frenzy during the multi-ball.
And if that's the deal, then that could be really big.
Right.
Sometimes that could be bigger than the main multi-ball, but it really all depends.
Super cute.
I just noticed
Super
there's
cute.
2 extra balls.
There are multiple extra balls, yes.
Yeah. Is there more than 2?
I'm not sure. I know where there's one.
There's one up the
That,
center.
Gotta love that. Gotta
was a
love
trick
that.
shot.
Left
it was.
captive ball.
You got the left captive ball up here. There's
Yep.
one right there. You
I
got
got the extra
one
ball.
from the extra ball from the center.
That seems to be all I can read.
That seems to be all I can find as well. So we're going to go with that.
Super cute.
Super cute. You got the 9-ball. Now, what I like to do is whenever I'm playing these multi-balls, I like to advance towards collecting all the pool balls for the round event. So he's trying to collect balls for, I think he's at 9, is he at 9-ball maybe?
Super cute.
Bank shot bonus is now 600,000 points. Now it's
Wow.
1.2 million.
And he hit it.
And that is a jackpot worth 420,000. Oh boy, that was a sneaky shot to the outlane there.
I planned that.
That was good. I'm not sure why, but that's cool.
So which shot's the 1.2 mil?
I believe is the orbits will score that 1.2 million, but it only counts that much whenever you have all 3 balls in play.
I see.
Because scores are tripled while all 3 balls are in play.
Scratch.
You
Too bad.
scratched. This game can be very big bonus, and the bonus includes the balls you have collected, as well as a bonus X you get for completing all of the in lanes up top. And we are just plunging extra balls, so everyone is wondering why he is plunging and walking away.
That was a good plunge, Joe. Finished 9
I
ball.
was gonna say he finished a 9-ball with it, so that was.
I mean,
very
I've sunk the 9 ball.
sink it. You only have 119,000 points, Pete.
Yeah. I'm playing. You wouldn't believe this is my favorite pull-based game, would you?
Yeah. What's happening? Why is this beating you up so bad?
Because I didn't warm up on it, and I don't know where any of the shots are.
Aw. He blames his lack of practice.
So it sounds like Pete's a fan of warm-ups.
Yeah, he might. It sounds like he's a fan. So I noticed you're kind of like soft plunging. Is there any reason for that?
What the heck happened there?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I either let go of the button with the talk, or the flipper just got weird there.
I do remember in a competition where the flipper has died during play.
I don't know if I can get this over. I want to try to get ball-orama, but
Just do an alley pass.
yeah,
Come on, Pete. Yeah.
that was beautiful.
Look, you did it. Oh, wait. I spoke a little too soon. Bank shot bonus is now worth 50,000 points. You got
Oh,
the
that one's
one
not
ball.
lit.
Oh, yeah, you can't get that one yet. You got to wait a little bit. There you go. Plug it.
No, there's something.
Oh.
All right.
Come on,
Well,
player one. Get it. There's that. Super Q.
I don't know if this will count, but let's
Come on,
try.
this will count.
15.
Oh,
Close.
no cigar for Pete.
All right, so I need this 8 ball,
And the 8-ball.
and then be in business.
Business. Nice nudge. I thought that was a little too much, but
I did too.
It wasn't. So kudos.
All right, so what I'm going to try to do here is full plunge, get control on the right flipper, and then put it back around the left one. I'll get the right loop
Credit
on
for
the
the right.
plunge, then the left
All right, here we
if
go.
I don't stink.
There's the one. Bounce that over and plug it. No!
Oh.
Again.
Oh, it's,
Oh, look out. He is really manhandling this machine, ladies and gentlemen.
all right, now let's try it the other direction. Left.
There's the left.
Super Q.
Come back,
A nice little bounce back.
trap
There
it
we
up.
Trap it up.
You got this.
Quick. Look out.
It doesn't quite have enough to make that.
It's just not enough. Now, Pete, do you know how to relay your kickback?
Yes,
How?
either the 6 ball or the 7 ball.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. So it was the drop time.
Now decisions.
Decisions.
No, I'm determined.
Yeah.
We're not here to win. We're here to make combos.
Q. You got a 3-ball.
All right. So now he's going to try to backhand it again. That's not.
Just doesn't have enough.
That ain't gotta be enough. Who are you trying to kid, Pete? Yeah, do the other way.
Yeah, there's something with the hold on this flipper.
I don't know. It's been done tonight.
He's just saying with that lower left flipper in
Yeah, the
itself,
lower left flipper's
it's losing this little bit of steam.
that's trouble.
That is trouble. Nice save. Oh, even better save. That's excellent reaction time right there by Pete Hendricks. He's going to count that bonus. So
All right, I've drained off this post twice. Let's make it 3 times.
You did it.
Yay!
You got
3
the
times.
9
Oh.
ball. We're gonna play rotation.
Now let's play some rotation.
You got the 1 ball.
Rotators. Taters. All right, so he's now into the rotation.
Shoot for the Super Q.
And
And shoots for the outlet. You scratched.
yeah, that was an all right ball compared to my first 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say you basically came right back in the game with that one. I'm not sure who's in the lead. It's still player 4. Now it's Allison's turn to have that big ball and have a nice comeback. You only need 1 shot up the center to lock that ball, and then shoot it right back up the center again. All right. Nice in lane there. Another nice in lane. There you go. Nice save. Woo!
Wait, okay,
Gentle,
so
gentle. What do you need?
yeah, so I want to hit the captive ball there and try to get it in the scoop. Or
yeah,
nah.
shoot the locked ball up the center, and the force will push that just like that into the left. And now you need to shoot the ball back up into the center to get it in the pocket in the center.
Sorry, I should remember this from my time in the booth, but I was suffering from such abject panic that I couldn't recall.
So I know that you had your pinjury. Are you still in pain? Or are you feeling better?
Much better, yep. So the doctor said as soon as I stopped feeling pain, I could play, and I stopped. So here we are. Let's just hope we don't don't have an on-camera injury.
Say, are you not feeling any more? Like,
No,
you doing all
fine.
right? All right, good. Oh!
I'm all right, thanks.
Olé! All right, up the center. Up the center to start the multi-ball. There it is. Now all you want to do in this multi-ball is just keep shooting up the center again.
All right.
Or you can
This part I
collect super
remember.
cues on the orbits, and you can collect pool balls. Or this will be interesting. Oh my. Stucky ball. Straight up the
If
middle.
only.
You heard her. Will the ball search get it? She's gonna scream at you again. All right, so we have a stuck ball. There you go. Huh? Hey! Party. All right. So all you want to do is just keep putting everything up the middle.
You got the 8-ball.
Oof. Did that one make it? That one made it.
That one made
And
it.
She got the 9-ball award for 750,000 points with
Nice.
the jackpot. Jackpot is worth 500. What a
Nice.
save. See what I say? She's going to have the ball just like Pete did. And she's not going to do it while injuring her rib. this
Yeah.
time.
Jinxing. We'll come back stronger than ever.
Oof, nice save. Oh, boy.
I feel like I'm getting a lot of
Up
saves.
the-
No! Straight that way.
And then she double drains out the right outlet. Oh, but that was exciting. That was interesting. The center post still being a little finicky, but all in all was all right. And B Tessie in the chat says there's a drain train, and that was extremely accurate. Oh boy. Give myself a sip of a drink. There, right up the middle. There you go.
Nice shot.
I definitely feel like if you're unfamiliar with this game, it's very, very easy to just look up the middle and go, I'm gonna aim for that.
All right.
You know, like Sneed, do you think whenever you first play this, you shot up the middle?
That was my first objective, and then I started seeing you working the loops,
Me? Oh,
so that was objective 2 for me.
yeah. I just like playing for the orbits because you can get the super cues and but I like to build them up and then start the multi-ball. Oh, that right outline is just taking everything with it.
That builds your jackpot up the center or just for the orbits?
The orbits will increase your jackpot on the orbits.
Gotcha.
But the up to center, just hitting any kind of, whenever you start the 3-ball multi-ball, the Breakshot Frenzy, and then I think switches or targets, anything will increase your jackpot value by I think 10,000 points. All right, and we got Bob stepping up, who is actually in the middle of a decent game, so we're not going to have him talk about anything. But someone in the chat, Drunk242 says, was it Playland and State College, Bob?
It could have been.
It could have been?
So long ago.
Not entirely sure. All right. But we're going to have one more game for you, but it's going to come after this sponsor.
The wait is over. A revolution in LED lighting for your pinball is finally here. Fully customizable, full spectrum lighting from Pin Stadium Lights. Order yours now at pinstadium.com.
All right. Big thank you to our sponsor, Pin Stadium. Love the lights, love what you're doing with pinball, and just loving it in general.
Breakshot.
And now we have Bob joining me in the booth. Bob, how are you?
Good. Thank you.
You're doing awesome here.
10-ball.
You had a really good game there.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
too bad.
Not
Bob-
too bad.
Bob Steele is my kryptonite. I cannot beat him. he was in my group in league on Friday, and he whipped me.
Shoot for the
I was in a
Thankfully, I was able to at least sneak one on Congo on him to keep him from having a perfect night.
Yeah.
Congo. I had a very difficult league night this past week.
Oh
playing
yeah, I saw who
against,
was in your group.
Playing against Peace McMahon and my dad. And the tilt on Black Pyramid basically done me in.
That sounds like an excuse.
No, it was. It's my story. I'm sticking to it. But
Oh, sure. Everyone else gets perfect hits that.
and you don't. Hey, at least yours is actually working properly. And
What's
we got, WV Pinball in the chat says hi. Hello, WV Pinball. How was your time in
WV Pinball, shouldn't he be
Nationals?
playing in the league right now?
He should be playing in League or he should be playing Rocket League because that's my boy. And a very unfortunate right out lane drain by Pete. How many times did you drain out the out lane there, Bob? What do you think?
Well, that one that took off from the slingshot over.
Yeah, you blink and it's gone.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can really do about it either. This is set up with no out lane rubbers on it, so as soon as it hits it,
Right.
say goodbye, right?
Would you consider this a game where you steal other players' balls?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why Bob Steele likes
I
it.
mean, to a point, because whether or not, if you steal their ball, their locked ball, you still have to relock it.
Right.
So it's not given to you on a platter. You still have to earn it, which, I'm okay with. And WV Pinball says that he is at work. So keep up the good work there, WV Pinball. We won't tell if you won't tell. Oh, boy. So what are you aiming for here, Sneed?
Trying to build up the loops.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Now I think this look right over here. Ballarama.
Ballarama. Is it Rama or Rama?
It's a good question. I'd say Rama.
Rama?
Ballarama.
Ballarama. Oh, nice nudge. That's what did me in my my game that you were able to beat me on.
You got the 7-ball.
Got the 7-ball. Oof.
There you go.
Nice shot. Yeah.
All right. So because he shot that means his Ballarama will now unlight because he can go for the next thing.
Nice.
Nice. Colin, he got both in one shot. That's a 2.
That was a sweet trick shot.
That was a
Yes,
sweet
it was.
trick shot, but that was an embarrassing drain. But that was very, very, very well done. Very well done. Not too bad. All right, Jake, we got you stepping up. And do you remember what you said your favorite pool-themed game was?
Yeah, Hot Shot.
Hot Shot. What's Hot Shot?
Hot Shot is it's
Is that
an
the
oldie.
4-player big shot?
Yes.
Oh, I love that game. I thought I heard you talking about Brian Stalls.
Yeah.
Well, Brian Stall had a big shot. It's a 2-player.
Well, okay.
Yeah. Just saying. It's ultimately the same thing, just more players. Now it's crazy how many different billiard-themed pinball machines there are.
Yeah, there are a lot.
How many think you can think off the top of your head, Bob? What do you think?
Oh, I'd say 15, 20.
15, 20. That's pretty close. I mean, all of us had to come up with a different favorite billiard theme. Oh, I saw that. Allison. You should change your name to Allison Nudger. Oh.
Now, when Jake was up, did you notice the bad luck that he had? And when he kicked the balls out
Yeah,
of the
both
lock,
balls
they
were on
both
the
were on the
side.
same side.
Yes.
It makes it so hard to get the multi-ball at that point because everything stays stuck on that side.
Yep.
You have to work hard to get it to the other side. It's a cool toy, but when it does that, it's like, eh.
Yeah, sometimes you just get that, and it just kind of happens. But Pinball Tom in the chat says Gottlieb Hot Shot Big Shot, and that's exactly the one we're talking about. It's got all the drop targets on the side going up to the middle. And he says, though I actually prefer the Addaball Pro Pool. That's what the AAB stands for, I believe. And that would be a very interesting way to play that game as an Addaball. I would really, really enjoy that, but I don't think I've ever played the Addaball version.
Oh, Petey.
No! That's the second bad drain we've had after a nice combo. 3 more games for Cutthroat Countdown. Are we going to see some Cutthroat Countdown? Player 2 steps up, and it's Sneed.
No, his balls didn't kick back down.
Yeah. Sneed, is your post up in the center?
It is not.
It is not. So this goes to tell me one of 2 things. That means that during his last ball, he actually locked both balls,
Yeah,
which is how he drained in the
that's
first
right.
place.
That's right.
So
I remember
it's
the
pretty
setting.
smart that he's able to step up, and it remembers his progress.
Go for the super cue.
Oh boy, he's playing with fire here. Up the middle. Oh, it didn't go in the center hole. It's cool, that 3-scoop system up the middle. It's definitely, it's very interesting. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I walked up to this game to play it, I thought that this is the weirdest thing ever. You know, it's like you don't really see things.
I've never seen another game with something like that.
Yeah, it's very very interesting. I mean, there are a bunch of like older EMs where you got like gobble holes everywhere, and now he's trying to pick which one do you want. Center
pockets.
All right, you gotta call it.
Oh well.
Oh well, man, she gave up on you fast.
Yeah. I don't blame her.
Oh well, Super Q is now lit. But he's on to bigger and better things. He wants that center start for the multi-ball. And he's struggling with it. He loses the ball.
Bad shot.
It's not like she laughed at. Some of the call-outs of this game are pretty fun.
Yeah.
I really like the moose. The moose is pretty cool.
The moose is awesome.
All right, Jake. What are you aiming for?
Well,
Aim for the
I
play
think I'm going to
field.
start with the plunger.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. No, I mean, starting multi-ball would be good. Making some progress on this 8-ball would be nice because I really didn't make any.
Well, you can also make progress during your 8-ball while in multi-ball.
Right.
So
Yeah.
one shot the middle.
That
Give him a
wasn't even
multi-ball.
close.
Sounds simple enough.
Yeah, it sounds simple, but I mean that's risky, right?
Yep.
Because one miss and it's coming back at you very fast.
Oh,
Oh,
I just needed to
sweet.
Just needed to use the kickback to get it.
I guess you meant to do that.
Yeah,
that's,
that
that's
was
the best way to do it. All these people using clippers and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Meet, jackpot. Worth 225,000 points. And he's also collecting pool balls while he's in it. He got the 12 ball. Whoa!
Whoa.
That!
Got some love for the center post.
Love from the center post. And that center post is nothing but metal.
That's bounced pretty good, though.
I mean, yeah, if it shoots down that fast.
Right.
That post is way
Yeah, that
down
one
there,
wasn't
too.
savable.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with Bob on that, where he said that it's down very low. Like I wouldn't want to trust it.
No.
Let's play 9-ball.
Now
9
it's
ball.
up to 9 ball.
You got the 1 ball.
We got the 1.
The 2 ball.
The 2 ball. You're just.
Super cute.
Yep.
Oh,
that's
that's
the end
it.
of that. Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
that is the end of that.
it's the end of that.
And Pinball Tom in the chat says Breakshot Center Messenger Ball feature is kind of reminiscent of Coin Kicker,
Never played that one.
which is not something I'm very familiar with, but I will definitely have to look that up. So thank you, Pinball Tom. All right, Allison, you're in last place, but you still have 2 balls to play.
The 2.
She picks up all 3 balls off the plunge.
I
That's
got lucky.
awesome.
Oh, I'm not finding my outlays.
Don't
I'm
be
not making
afraid to
them all.
advance those lanes up top.
I never flip them in the right direction. It's like, should be intuitive.
There you go. Yeah, this is a game where you can get some really good action from the pop bumpers, so you really want to be paying attention. Oh,
Whoa.
you really want to be paying attention to
Paying attention.
your lanes up top, because that's your bonus X.
All right, this is my last chance, so let's do this.
All right, what are you doing?
Plunging the right loop, hitting the left loop.
All right, if he's able to do that quick enough.
Super cute.
Oh, that was almost what you wanted.
The 1
Sorry, I'm still got a chance. I haven't
There
hit anything
you
else.
Go for the extra ball.
Kick him. Kick that cow.
Ugh. That's the cap combo.
I don't know, but I did what I wanted.
That's all he wanted, so he walks away from the straight down the middle drain.
That was smooth.
That was pretty cool. That is a really fun animation. This game has some pretty interesting ones. Do you have any favorites for it, Bob?
Honestly, I don't watch the score
Yeah.
when I'm playing.
Yes.
I really don't.
I mean, that's definitely true. I mean, it's nice being able to watch it like this,
Yeah,
and just being
it
able to
is.
see some of the fun things that you can do. And I believe Pete did mention that it recognizes the order that you sunk all of the balls in, so very similar to real pool tables. It will actually display them in the
Right.
order that you shot them, which I never knew.
Bad
So,
shot.
yeah, that was a rough shot.
I remember that outlane, right?
Yeah, that's swing to the outlane. That definitely got all of us at least once. And Jake is stepping up.
All right.
Jake, you are in first place, but remember that Allison is player
Yeah,
4,
she
so
is.
no lead is safe.
All right.
I believe she has multi-ball lit. She just has to aim up the middle a couple times. Although I think someone did clear out the ball, so she might have a couple more shots.
Yeah,
to
there's
do,
one
too.
up there.
There you go. Just get it all ready for her. That's perfect.
One more time. Breakshot.
Up. All right, so now it's up there. That's a 100,000-point
You
combo.
got a 4-ball.
He does have Ballerama lit. Oh!
What the heck's that ball doing?
Shoot for the break
Shot
Yeah,
right up.
the-
All right, so now he's got 2 balls locked. Although now he doesn't have a ball save on the left because he used his kicker. There you go. That'll count up his bonus, which is a paltry 50,000 points.
Exactly, yeah.
Hey, trick shot.
Nice.
Oh!
Trick
Oh.
shot.
Trick
And he
drain.
set it all
Wow.
up for Alice.
He was that was very nice of him.
That was. What a gentleman
That
Jake.
comeback is definitely
All right,
the future
so-
today.
So it's ready for you, Allison.
This is
There's
Yeah,
pressure here, but there's no pressure.
Remember, it's only a game.
Yeah.
yeah.
I would say break a leg, but I've heard of your injuries, so let's just leave it at that. Oh, and you used the kicker right up. Oh, man. All right. She's fighting
Ooh.
it. Oh. Every time I see the ball come and hit those drops, it makes me nervous. Oh, that was a smart play. She red lights her kickback, though, which is very, very important in this game.
You got a 4-ball.
I like that just letting it bounce up. Oh, just barely missed it up the center again. She's getting very close, but just can't make it right up the middle. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, take a breather. You can shoot up the center.
Oh my gosh, my aim is the worst.
Again.
Go for the super cue.
Oh, no. There you go. There you go. This is it.
Oh,
I
Allison.
okay, all right, okay. I'm gonna.
Oh, I thought that was going to be
I was
it.
like, that would be it. What I.
Oh! It's okay. Nice,
Oh.
great.
Okay, all right.
All right,
For
look
real
at,
now.
Just look into the camera, you know. Just you don't gotta. Oh, she's hiding now.
There you go.
Says you got to get on the machine's
Yeah,
level.
you gotta get low. I like it. Now she starts the multi-ball, but now she's got to force some jackpots, so she has to go back up the middle again. There's one.
Ooh.
Jackpot, 230,000 points.
Oh,
Nice
save.
save. She's gonna be fighting for some points here. These slings and such are just adding to that jackpot value. Click, click, click. Oh, that could be trouble.
Oh,
She can still
Yeah,
get the
there you
jackpot.
go. There you go.
Second jackpot. I believe that moves her into 3rd place. So she's not done yet.
so what should I do from here? I see that it's no longer lit.
All
Should I
right.
continue to chase the?
Will you see those orbits?
Mhm.
They're blank and blue. There's going to be some points there. Or that kept the ball is nice too, yes. There you go.
You got a 7-ball.
I'm a big fan of safe bets here, and those orbits are worthy of some good
Seemingly.
points. There you go. All right, try that orbit again.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you got that. I mean, if you shoot that,
You're killing the moose.
you hit that cat the ball one more time, you will get an
That
extra
is an
ball.
extra ball.
Yes.
All right, so that direction can't
Yeah.
lose.
Somewhere-
No, I
Oh,
can't
no.
lose if I don't even get close to it, or it doesn't register. Come
Almost, almost.
There you
on now.
go.
Orbit.
Oh, it almost triggered it. It almost triggered the kickback going back to the other way. But hey, she was able to score some points, and I think she took. I think she ended up taking 3rd place there. We're gonna find out here in a second. But let's check out the upcoming broadcasts. On March 17th, that is next week, we have Champion Pub and Lady Luck. Then the following week, which is 4 days from that time, we have the Stern Pro Circuit Finals coming out of you live from Chicago, Illinois. I myself will be able to play in that, and hopefully I could do well, but we'll bring you some live coverage from it. The live coverage starts at 10 a.m. CDT, and we will be on Twitch as usual. And then on March 31st, we have PAPAtv Legends of WrestleMania and the WWF Royal Rumble game, as well as Tag Team. And those are some excellent games. Keep in mind that all games are subject to change. But hello, everyone. Chris here with Bob. How you doing, Bob?
Good.
Have a good time?
Great time.
Awesome. And we still have more pinball to bring for you, but for now, we're going to just hang out for a few while we're switching some games. Were you able to learn anything that you didn't know already about Breakshot?
A few things.
A few things. Like I said, I learned a couple things myself, so even if you are a top player, it's always fun to be able to learn and play with other people that might know something that you might not know. I definitely learned where that right out lane was, because I think all of us ended up hitting that at least once or twice.
Oh, yes.
And we're going to be coming up with Pinball Pool here. Pinball Pool. I had to kind of see if I can see it. And I don't have much time on Pinball Pool. You familiar with Pinball Pool at all, Bob?
Just what little I played it tonight.
Yeah, see, I'm sure I've played it a couple times, but not to the point where I kept playing it, which might be my fault, because it's like, hey, I think I knew what I learned what I needed to learn.
I know that right kick out is a murder.
Yeah, both kickouts. There are some kickouts at the top of the game, and if you fall in them, they happen to kind of direct it right down the center of your flipper, and you lose the ball. But hey, 5,000 points, Bob, worth it? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're
plus
down
the
by
bonus,
less than
plus the bonus
you
multiplier.
can collect bonus. Yeah, bonus multiplier. And I believe if you have knocked down all the drop targets on the side, it will allow those to collect your bonus. But we're going to find out, because we're going to be playing some Pinball Pool here. For those of you just tuning in, we did just wrap up some Capcom Breakshot, and we're moving over to Pinball Pool here, and then later on, Target Pool.
Yippee.
I love Target Pool. That's the one that I'm most excited to play. I don't mind being in the broadcast booth for Pinball Pool, but hey, whenever we're playing Target Pool, let me at it. It is a one-player game, so maybe we'll all get the chance, but you never know. But I believe we're almost ready to bring you all some Pinball Pool. Evan's not giving me a thumbs up, so we'll never know. But here we are. We've got some lovely Pinball Pool action. Now, this is a really, really strange game. And I'm seeing if I have any notes on it. I don't think I do. We got notes galore here on everything. But we'll get to that at the next game change. But right now we got Rob Sneed stepping up playing some Pinball Pool. Rob, do you know a lot about this machine?
I do not, but it doesn't look terribly complicated.
Which I think is definitely...
Whoa!
That's
Love the
definitely
inserts.
a bonus, but it has some cupped inserts. Now, for those of you that are not unfamiliar with that phrasing, a cupped insert is when all of the lights on the center of the playfield here, over time, with the games being as old as this one, which is like over 30 years, some of the lights kind of melted the insert, so it's kind of cupped, so it kind of pulled it down, so to speak. So it makes the ball kind of dance on a little bit, which can really, really be difficult to predict. But he is able to complete all of his drop targets. So right now he's got a full rack of balls there, and yes, his holes up top are
Saucers
now
will collect
lit.
the bonus.
So that's pretty much his goal, right, Bob?
Yep.
That's what I'd be aiming for. Let's see if he's able to hit him. I mean, the cupped inserts are what's going to make it difficult. Oh, my goodness.
Nice save.
And he didn't tilt. This is where this game's going to be exciting, because you never know whenever that wonkiness is going to... Oh, there you go.
Get ready for this kick out.
You say it's tough, right?
All right, get
Yes,
ready.
very
All
tough.
Right, $5 as he drains.
Nice.
I didn't say when. I didn't say when. I didn't say when.
That was tough.
Yeah. I kind of get the feeling like, oh, good luck with this one.
No.
Okay.
I was hoping
There
the
you
inserts
go,
would
there you
help.
go.
I was having trouble with the right one, not the left one. Now
The
it's
left
reversed.
one, yeah, the left one got me during my one ball of practice. And Borg Dog in the chat says saucers add bonus X as well.
So there, you saw the whole game. Rob did everything,
Yeah,
except
Borg-
for get the extra ball, and
That's
I'm sure ours
pretty
is
much
off.
it.
So
And Borg Dog apparently has a pinball pool because he says, I love my pinball pool, sweet game.
there, I did the other thing you can do
did
on
the
this
other
game.
thing.
Yep.
Well, what was that?
Outlane.
That was the right outlane. Watch your step there, Petey. All right, now we got Allison stepping up. Allison, you familiar with Pinball Pool?
I'm not.
Now, how would you rate this compared to your favorite pool-themed pinball machine?
My favorite was Taken. None other than yourself, as I recall. Viewers at home might not know this, but if you aren't first in line to claim your favorite game of any one topic, you're stuck with whatever I ended up picking.
What's wrong with Star Pool?
Actually, in all fairness, I picked Star Pool because it was at the old clubhouse. So whenever I played it, my first couple seasons of PPL, it helped me learn how to register bonus and like understand bonus. So actually, that's why I kind of like it. But
I like that's an awesome thing to say because you could definitely take certain things from certain games, and just like Allison had mentioned, Star Pool basically taught her how to understand how bonus and bonus count works. You might step up to this game and understand how captive ball works, or how an A, B, and C in lanes work, or drop targets because this game has a lot of them.
Yeah. Very similar to 8-Ball Deluxe.
Oh, yeah. Which is my favorite because I was near the front of the line. I was lucky enough to be able to say that 8-Ball Deluxe is my favorite. But, I mean, I picked it as an homage to my dad, to, you know, Captain Sass, who owns an 8-Ball Deluxe. And I think he plays that game more often than any game ever.
Uh-oh, this is not good.
Oh, no!
Interesting.
That wasn't good.
He said interesting, and then the ball goes right down the middle.
Interesting, but not good.
Interesting, but not good. And unfortunately, unlike ours, I guess I should say fortunately, Borg Dog says that his pinball pool has been leveled and cleared and has no cupped inserts. Well, let me just say, Borg Dog, you're missing out because look at how much fun we're having with cupped inserts. Oh, man. You know, this is a game where I step up and I'm like, I don't know what I want to aim for. So I think no, that was a direct shot. You almost set that captive ball into the back glass.
That was my goal.
That really, that did it. I'm not going to lie. That was a very strong center shot. I feel like whenever I play this game, I'm just going to aim for the drop targets.
Thanks.
I go for drop targets. I drop targets and bonus X.
Yeah, drop targets.
Very much else
I mean,
you can do with it.
This is also a really good game to not to be player one on, because let's say you watch Petey step up and plunge one of the saucers, and you see it go down the middle.
Right.
Well, then you know that you might want to hit some drops before you shoot that saucer.
That's what I did at Pinburg last year. Is I watched the other groups play, picked up a few things on machines I hadn't played yet.
Nudge. That's good. Yeah, I'm all for watching other people play because you never know what you're going to learn and put to good use whenever you step up.
Yeah.
But Pete.
Oh, this looks scary.
Oh boy, it's okay. You got cupped inserts to the rescue. But he has knocked down all of his drops, so now he's aiming for the 2 saucers on the top of the game to count his bonus and give him bonus X. Let's see if he's able to hit those. That's a very tricky shot.
It is. It really is.
Well, I thought that one had some eyes on it, but it just kind of popped out.
Uh-oh.
Very good. And Borg Dog in the chat says you should explain how the paired drops work.
Oh, yes.
And I believe what he's talking about is there's a note on the play field, Pete. Or
Yeah.
on the
Well, like if you shoot the 1, you also get the 15.
You get
the
the
2 and the
15.
14. So no matter what side the flippers on, the ball's on, you have something to shoot at.
which
because
is pretty cool. But it gets a little difficult. Unlike Big Shot or Hot Shot, where you have to knock down them all to get the bonus. And here comes the kick out. Oh, and he's okay.
That's
that one, very delicately driven.
Oh,
He
Lazarus.
gets the Lazarus. It's going to go to the middle. No, it's not. Okay, he gets to keep playing. That.
Oh, swing didn't fire.
it'll put me in the lead.
Nicely done.
And he's excited because I put him in the lead. But little does he know that Allison's up next. And then after Allison, we still have player 4 playing, so no lead is safe. Come on, Allison. The good news is there's only you don't have to take that many shots up the middle in this game compared to the last game, because that's a tough shot.
Ooh, ooh.
So I like how I think Allison is doing what I would attempt to do, and that's just try to pick off some drop targets,
Right.
because I don't really want to go to the to the saucers just yet. And unfortunately, this game does not have a spinner, but we do love spinners here at Papa. Oh, see, that's where the cupped insert can really get you.
Yeah.
And I feel like he lost that ball because I delicately caught the lip of that 15 insert. Or that 10 insert, sorry, and then he just lost the ball.
Ouch.
Oh, 2 no flips. And look at that. That's a close score right there.
So they had one of these at Crazy Martin's that I was playing while the 24-hour bunkin' was going on, and theirs had a ROM in it that had a ball save and a skill shot.
Oh, yeah?
Huh.
That's pretty cool.
It would light up one of the A, B, or C as a skill shot, and you get 10,000 if you put it in.
I like it. And they're actually talking about how you can change a Jones plug underneath the playfield to adjust a couple features of. Oh yeah, walk away. To adjust some features of the game, where the pair drop is settable. We have Borg Dog and Pinball Tom in the chat talking about that. Borg Dog says either way they're paired, the usual 3-ball setting, or you can have only the evens, which is the normal 5-ball setting. And it says that 3-ball play does make the game harder, which I have to agree. There you go, keeping it simple. I think she only has 2 balls left technically.
Whoa.
Oh boy! Bip, 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 bip. Alrighty.
269.
I'm gonna say good luck to Jake doing this ball, and I'm going to join on this game, and Pete is going to be taking my place.
And Petey has joined us in the booth.
Thanks, Bob. Now watch Jay come back and run right past me.
Yeah.
Come on, inserts, get him. Get him. By the power of old age.
Oh.
All right. So, Pindigo is the premier social score tracking app for pinball players. Save your scores, follow your friends, compare and compete. Available for iOS and Android. Check it out online at pindigo.app. If you got a great score on Pinball Pool or Breakshot or Target Pool, check out the app. See how your score compares to other people who've played the game. And it's a fun app. While I was at Crazy Martin's, I took a bunch of pictures I need to add into Pindigo scores of games that I hadn't played before. I mean, it's a neat tool for just tracking something like that. Like, have I ever played a certain game? If you put it in,
Hey.
there you have it.
Permanent record.
All right, so Allison stepping up to lead off this game. We were talking about how Jake's favorite game was Hot Shots, and this is very similar to that with the drop targets down both sides and a shot right in the middle of the play field. This game came out in 1979, 7,200 of them made. And I think in the notes it mentioned that it had used Hot Shots as a basis for this game.
Oh, gotta love the insert.
Okay, we were talking about the drop targets that go down
Oh.
on both sides. Beautiful save there by Rob, staying with the Lazarus. They called this type of drop target a Remo trip drop target. Now, like you saw, Rob was worried about the kick out there, and he made a move. Sometimes I wonder how much those slaps actually help you out, or would it have come down safely anyway?
Yeah. Makes you feel better.
That's true.
Except when they don't work.
But yes, this game's all about building up that bonus multiplier and surviving. So this is going to be huge.
Oh,
Yep, we got to the
that's
3X
the one.
though. This is going to be about a 230 ball. 202.
you.
Math is hard.
Oh man, I gotta follow that.
Okay, Borg Dog answering my question. The Pascal replacement board has the ball save and skill shot settings. Okay, so it wasn't a ROM, but and they like a lot of their Gottliebs from this era had things like that, so they must have used those replacement boards for many of their games at Crazy Martin's. Incredible Hulk with a ball save was kind of fun.
Agreed.
All right, so Chris has everything but the 8.
Oh, I thought I would have more.
And now he still has everything but the 8. The good thing is he didn't scratch there. I mean, when you're playing pool, when you scratch on the 8 ball, it's just unfortunate. All right, so Jake's up. You got to be at the ready at all times. So with inserts or for games this age, there was we were
another one. And insert.
Yeah, that was actually, I was afraid I was going to lose it, and then the cupped insert kind of helped me out.
Quite the path there. When we were play testing for Pinburg last year, there was a game with cupped inserts, and someone come up and said, yeah, the inserts on this game are really cupped, and I went over and I looked at it and I go, yep, they are.
Yep, you're right. Good luck with that.
I can get
Special is lit.
That's special.
And
I mean,
The extra ball is lit.
You talk about all the things to look at a game. Are rubbers removed? Are the flippers anything different? On older games, that is something to look at. What do the inserts look like? All right, Jake got the A, B, and C, and the extra ball was lit.
Was.
It's still lit. Now it's not. Not anymore. So this game has quite the interesting back glass on it. The 2 girls playing against a cyborg, maybe? Remember, there was a pool hall on the south side back when we started the league, and we'd play pinball and then go down there and play pool and shoot darts when we got tired of pinball, which was like once every 4 months or so. But
Where was that? What was that called?
Shoots, I think. I don't remember. Sadly, it's not there anymore. We were kind of upset that they didn't have any pins in there. Like all these pool tables and no pinball games. But all right, so Rob has a lead, a chance to build on it here. And
Oh,
got the
boy.
quick 2X.
You had it.
See, he was panicked about
bounce.
that feed. It hit the flipper.
Failure. I'm gonna collect that 8 somehow.
Well, you got to collect all the other ones now too.
I don't need to collect those. I want to collect that 8.
Okay. So you're gonna do like me, call your shot, and then just walk off? 8 and done?
No,
Well, now you got 2X, so you might as well go for a few more.
there you go.
I did it. Oh boy.
Now get that A and B and shoot that 8 again.
Ooh.
Oh, it's so swirly. Get in there.
Nice.
Be gentle.
backhand.
3X and a very nice feed.
Alrighty, come on now.
We got Evan over in the producer's booth saying Shat's the A, but he doesn't have the B.
I don't have the B.
Shat's in the A does nothing.
Nope.
Okay, it does look
Well, let's
cool.
just go for that anyway. Nope. Let's go up top. Give me that B.
Yeah, with the drop target, that you never need a ball on a specific side because everything is symmetrical on this game. Except for, in this case, the A.
The A.
The A is
yeah,
on
right.
the left, but that's the only thing.
Get up there. Oh.
Brian Tessier and reminding us
Get
it
up
was
there.
called Shoots between 23rd and 24th on the south side. That's a nice bonus. Collects 4X. That'll put him in the lead.
And ooh, nice save.
Nice read.
Got him.
Build it up again.
This game does have some really fun sounds. I mean, in my opinion. Get in
Alrighty.
there. Oh, boy.
There's the 5X. And there's, Still got. There's that 8-ball lit again. Can you get it?
Is it lit?
Well, I mean,
No,
it's the
not
only
with
one
that.
you need.
It wasn't lit.
It's the only one you need, though. Very nice. 346.
Wow. Ay, ay, ay.
So let's see if Jay can make a comeback here.
No.
No.
I mean, there's a lot of games you come up to. It's like, what do I need to do to come back? This one, it's simple. I need multipliers.
Yeah.
I need to shoot that scoop and survive. Like games like Star Pool, where there's no chance for coming back. At least on this one, you have a little bit of a chance. Now, Allison hit the shot she needed. She got the multiplier. Just feed wasn't kind there. All right, Rob. Down by 138, 36.
I got this.
Math. All right. Rob making some nice moves here, giving himself a chance. Let's see if he can pull this off.
There you go.
All he has is the 3 and the 13 left, but even more important, he needs.
Oh.
Misread that.
I can't even blame the inserts on that one.
Nope. It looked like you thought the inserts were going to have some effect on it, and it didn't.
Exactly.
All right. So, Chris,
All right.
think you can get to 500?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I'm just trying to plunge that B. That's not going to do it.
No.
No, 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 no. Give me the B.
And with the drop targets like this, occasionally you'll have the one to like hit the top of the 7 and stick, and then just roll down, knocking multiples down as it slowly rolls off them.
Oh, that's great. Like that was kind of
Yeah, that
kind
was
of what you're
kind of it.
talking about.
That's what I like. I ask for and I get. Your 8-ball's lit again. Nice nudge.
Oh, I can't hit the 8. That's not gonna. Yep, not gonna say that'll do it.
But with 4x, he's going to get to his 500. No, he isn't.
No, I'm just shy.
Just shy.
460, though. Still a
Close.
very good game.
Good game.
All right.
Now, if Jake was trying to come back,
Well, first
He
I have to
needs
get past.
yeah.
First I have to get past Rob. But then I need some 5x action.
you need a lot of bonus collect. So he would have to wipe out tons of pool balls here.
Or an extra ball. That would be all right. But I bet the extra ball.
Yeah, that's
Here
also a good
comes.
no.
I was ready for
And
it
that'll
too.
wrap up
That is
our
murder.
pinball pool. Chris takes the last game. And while we get ready for the Target Pool Champagne Edition, we're going to take a moment here and look back at a moment from the Bald and Pinball Charity Tournament that happened over the weekend. A pinball legend was seen doing amazing things on Attack from Mars, and we got the video of it, and we want to share it with the world here. Let's, throw it to producer Evan. Let's see if he can throw it on for us. We have this guy here. Looks like he's playing Attack from Mars, and ooh, a nice pass or a nice shot there. 35 million. Shoot to center. What? And
Gotta love
Evan Bingham with the total annihilation super spin there. Apparently, they need to fix their inserts on that right lane because it's hard to tell what was going on. But the dance moves, hopefully you'll see tons of moves like that at Replay FX and Pinburg when players do wonderful things. Or no, or don't, because that might distract other players.
Yep.
Speaking of competitions, though, over the weekend was a huge weekend of competitive pinball out in Colorado. Nationals happened, and our national champion is Colin Urban out of Oregon. Second place, Jason Zoller. Third place, Keith Elwin. And fourth, Raymond Davidson. And Robert Gagne was won the Canadian National Championship as the highest finishing Canadian player. The Women's World Championship was also held, and the winner was Sunshine Bond, her first world title, defeating Helena Walter-Higgins with Leslie Ruckman third and Louise Wagensonner fourth. And a circuit event was held also, Pin Masters, and Escher Lefkoff was just remarkable. He got a hole-in-one on the last 6 holes to win, which was just amazing. Bo and Karen second, Keith Elwin third, and Raymond Davidson took fourth. So Ray and Keith had very good weekends, 2 top 4s. Thank you to the Colorado Pinball Collective for all their great coverage of those events over the weekend. I know I spent a lot of time watching all weekend, and they did a remarkable job. Had a lot of good people come into their booth to do commentary, and it was a very enjoyable. Talking about the Stern Pro Circuit, 2 events in the books. Eric Stone is currently in the lead, the point standings, with Escher right behind him. Our next Stern Circuit event is the Texas Pinball Festival, March 27th through the 29th. But even before that, we have the Stern Pro Circuit Final for the 1920 year. That'll be the 21st in Chicago. The top 20 players will be going for the chance to win the Stern's Pro Circuit title belt. We'll be starting with Kaylee, Eric, Jason, and Zach. And each sprint game, one person will be eliminated. Another one will come in until we get to Steve as the 1 seed. And after 20-some rounds, we'll have one person standing. And they will be the new Stern Pro Circuit champion. Unless whoever won last year, which I'm forgetting, wins this year. Andy, that's right. Yeah. And Andy's in it, so Andy does have a chance to repeat. I was thinking 2 years ago when Josh won, but I didn't want to say Josh won. So, one other point, the WIPS registrations are also Saturday, March 21st at noon. Be ready. So, Bob, are you enjoying yourself on PAPAtv?
Oh, yes, definitely.
And now we're going to go on to what is this?
Wood grain finish.
We have a target pull with a wood grain finish. Our champagne edition target pull.
Champagne edition.
Custom job.
But I mean, sometimes you have cabinets that are really destroyed, and people do interesting things. And this target pull has a wood grain cabinet. Still plays like a remarkable game, though. And target pull, pretty simple game. Collect all the balls. To get the pop bumper in the middle, you need to light 6, 7, and 8. So you want to be very good, careful with your plunges. Try to get it in 3 balls. Hopefully you're lucky and you can get a ball to bounce back up, and you can get it in less than 3. But all right, so Rob plunged the 6 there, which doesn't help him. The other thing is, as you spot balls, there will be arrows that throughout the bottom there that move. Shooting a lit arrow is 300. Shooting an unlit arrow is 50. And welcome into the booth, Chris Stevens.
Hello again. Yeah, I figured I want to be on the mic so I can see Sneed do worse than he did in practice. Well, that was a good shot, though.
Yeah, this is Doug Polka's favorite game. If he had his way, this would be on the stage every year at Replay FX. But.
Yeah, but thankfully it's not. I mean, I do enjoy this game. When I like it, I call it Star Pull, or I call it Target Pull, and when it's mean to me, I call it Target Poo.
It's not very nice.
So it gets that name often, unfortunately, because it destroys me. But hey, you know, I do enjoy playing the game, but sometimes you get some bad breaks.
have a little bit of love for this game. This was in the bank when I finished second in a Papa Classics, losing to Robert Gagno because he decided to roll it.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
11,000. It's like, what do you do? You lose.
All right, so he just needs to plunge the 8, which he is successful. That'll light that pop bumper for him. But I think he's already on ball 5.
I am, and it's gone.
I am, and it's gone. So he got 2,092 points,
That's our leader in the clubhouse right now.
which is in the lead so far. I believe all of us are going to take a shot at this game, and we'll see what the deal is.
All right, Jake's up.
We're going to see if maybe Evan can give us a little counter of that, but we're just going to give it to you every now and then.
HD Atomica asking anyone from Papa going to TPF.
I wish.
I
every
don't
year.
know. I'm pretty sure nobody from PAPAtv is going. If we win our award, what's the award ceremony called?
To the Twippies.
The Twippies, yeah. We won't have anyone there to claim
Except
the
our
trophy
Twippy.
for us. But
For most people volunteering on a broadcast.
that, speaking of Texas, announced today or put out today, Hot Wheels from American Pin. Did you see that?
I have seen it. I saw some of the pictures that they had, and they have a little video.
I haven't seen the
doesn't,
video yet. I'll
it
check.
doesn't show too much as compared to the pictures, but it looks it's a new pinball machine, so I'm not going to complain.
Yeah.
And that's
good
all I
theme.
care about at this point.
All right, let's see if I can maybe get something other than the center lane.
Yeah, come on. You got the 7 already.
Yeah,
I know.
In the perfect
Come on,
world,
come on, there
you
plunge
go.
the 6 and the 8 first two, because the 7 comes right down onto that pop bumper.
Yes. That's definitely how you want to do it. That way, you immediately, as soon as you light the 100 points of pop, you're collecting 100 points of pop.
Okay, so Jake needs to plunge the 6 here.
All right, I believe he's going to be able to pass Sneed.
There we go.
Nudge, beautiful nudge.
He was like upset,
There it is.
and then he was happy.
And then he doesn't get a single pop bumper.
That's
but
okay.
The 300 error there will put him in the lead. Another 300. But this game is just keep it up top.
Oh,
That was not what I was aiming at.
last ball in play. He's got the pop bumper lit. Let's see what
Plunge
he
it,
can do.
plunge it.
Right to the
ball
middle.
the arrow. Ball
There
the
it is.
arrow.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Get some good play off of that pop bumper.
Ooh,
Oh, but that's
and the end of
dangerous.
that.
There it goes.
All right.
3194. 3194. He is the new leader in the Target Pull PAPAtv tournament championship. But it's okay. We got Bob coming up.
Bob up. Now, Evan's producing, but Evan has said he's going to beat Bob tonight because of all of Bob's smack talk. So the
Okay.
pressure's on, Bob. You need to put up a big score because Evan will be coming for you at some point.
Not a problem.
Yeah. Just roll it. That's all you got to do.
Sure.
Suffocator, nice pins. Big shot would have been cool too.
Big shot. I love big shot.
Oh. That isn't going to do anything.
5 more of that, and you'll have 800 points. Or 4 more of that.
Yeah, 4 more. Oh, he plunged the 7
Almost
again.
went out the
Bob,
other.
how are you going to beat Evan like that? There you go. Now you're getting some action. Nice save. Put the ball back up to the top there, and
Now-
you're able to pick up some of these
Now
balls.
you notice every time those are slings right here and here, and every time it's in that area, Bob is gently nudging up on the machine to give the ball a little more action.
Yeah, it
trying
gives
to
it-
get it to angle into the ones that he hasn't hit yet.
Yep, propel the ball a little bit, get more play out of it, keep the ball in play up top as long as possible. Because targets are points. Oh, he did it again.
And that's like when you're at tournaments, watch another player.
Oh.
Most.
One of my first tournaments, this was when I was watching Bowen play, and he was doing that. It's like, why didn't I think of that? That just
Yeah.
makes so much sense. You worry about tilting games, but I mean, just a slight nudge up is, as long as it's not ridiculously tight, and it can benefit you.
I mean, I'm all for doing some subtle nudging to try to get more points. So you will see me doing that whenever I get my chance to play this game. Picks off the 1. He only has a couple balls left, but this might be either ball 4 or ball 5. And this is one of those games that has the ball count on the apron.
Pinballer 21, no 8-ball deluxe. We do have an 8-ball deluxe. We have that scheduled for a
Special is lit. Oh,
a special broadcast.
Look at that.
Bob didn't collect there, but
It's still lit, and he's on his last ball.
I need the 8-ball.
You need that 8-ball. Now, you'll see some players like just short plunge this just to try to get it barely out of that gate.
Now, what
Kind of like what he's doing now.
the thing is, what does that insert say for his outlane there?
It says
100 points
or special.
And it
So
didn't go down either one.
You don't want to light the specials because they get you nothing.
Oh.
They make that worth nothing.
You get nothing. So,
So
Bob with a paltry
currently third,
1833. Oh,
1833.
but that's what Star Pool can do to you.
Yep.
I put up less than that in competition and was like,
have I.
yeah, Star Pool.
Also,
Target pool. I
Fight
always call
Club
it
on this
target
game.
pool.
And we'll bring Bob over here to talk about it and
All righty.
get ready for Mike's turn after Evan.
And then I get to be after Pete.
2
Fun
inch
times.
flippers.
Welcome
Good
back, Bob.
times.
How was your time on the old target pool?
I wanted that. I wanted to get all 3 of the top lanes.
I know. And now we get to make fun of Evan.
Oh, yes. Something we all love to do.
He was like, he's just watching it. Oh, another 7. Some skillful plunging by Evan. Oh, good. You had me nervous on that one, Evan. It's weird because you don't feel like those out lanes are too dangerous
No,
a
you-
spot,
You
and
think
then
they're
you,
high
and then
they're
that
small,
happens.
But whatever.
All right, so he's plunging again. He's going to pick off the 8 this
8.
time, and that was the one that Bob couldn't get. Oh, boy. But Bob was able to pick it off and have it lit for his final ball. But just like we said, you don't want specials. And he hits 2 back-to-back 300-point arrow targets.
I'll see if I can sneak that 6 in. Oh,
Ooh,
couldn't have got that
little
one.
flipper fun there.
All right, so we can hop this across.
Oh, should have had a little bit more of a nudge off of the rubber by the 7 there.
Tilt ends game, and well, you know.
Well, whenever it's ball 5, it's worth the tilt. Ah. Was that ball 5? No. So he did not want to tilt that. If that were ball 5, he would have went. He would have made that save.
Garbage.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh no, he hasn't beat Bob yet. He still hasn't beat Bob. He still hasn't gotten it.
What about ball?
Oh, I think he might have it now. Ding, 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 ding. He got
Barely.
it. He barely
not a good
took
score.
down Bob.
was my goal.
1949. That's a really good Smashing Pumpkins song. Just kidding. It's 79. All right, Pete.
Okay, well, we need to. Oh, it's taped on.
Yeah,
Good.
don't-
Our beautiful sign there, it says "Tilt ends game."
But that's true, right?
Yeah,
If you take that sticker off, does tilt no longer end game?
it does. But now I know about it, so
There you go.
I can be.
Nice plunge of the 6 there. All righty. Not good.
It's all right. That wasn't.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of repeat plunges. Hopefully, I don't do that whenever I get my turn.
That's trouble. Now, see, I should be measuring these plunges, but I'm not, because that makes sense.
Now Evan's here in the booth with me.
All right. Well, that was pretty terrible, Bob.
Well,
I was less terrible than you, though.
yes.
That's all that mattered.
Is there such a thing as less terrible if you win?
Ugh. Sub 2,000 points in this game, and I'm not particularly
I
happy.
felt pretty good about it, lighting both specials and getting all the balls, but didn't mean
Yeah, that's it.
point-wise.
Yeah.
Moral
when you-
victory.
Yeah.
No practice and can't figure out where those,
Yeah.
plunges are, but I suppose with 5 balls you should be able to figure out 3 of them. All right. So it's one of those with the roving arrows there are
Yeah, you
the
can't
best
predict where-
value.
Yeah.
Great.
But, for me, when you have a ball trapped on a 2-inch flipper, which
So
is a good thing.
The only
You know, I try to take the side ones out because the ones staring you right in the face are usually deadly.
Yeah.
The only ball I have left is the 8, for lighting all my specials and making my in lanes and out lanes worthless.
I remember that.
Oh, almost.
Don't try this at home, kids. Put me on a clock.
We're losing viewers. Oh,
Yes, got that
was a
100.
Weird roundabout way of exiting that.
There you go.
Nope, that's a 7. Yeah, and getting it back up there while
Yeah,
possible,
almost
I mean,
impossible.
that is just...
It's got to circle up around.
You got to
the-
circle up and take it off a
What's
pop
our
bumper.
leader?
You.
Okay.
Handedly now.
Run from Chris, run from Chris, run from Chris, run from Chris, run
This
from Chris.
totally plays into Pete's style of
Yes.
on the fly.
Yep. There's tilting.
Because tilt ends game, the tilt bob is typically set a little looser on most of these, so you can get some good
Alrighty.
nudges in.
40 through 51. Can I check the tilt bob here? I don't want it swinging.
Nope.
Okay.
No ear plugs
me
here
see.
either.
It's fine. Alrighty, here we go.
The old look through the switch lane trick.
Oh, really?
You ever seen that? So
Now, my trick is to talk to it, and if I can hear
that
the
doesn't
sound
work.
reverberate back to me, that means it's still swinging.
if the game's illuminated properly, because the tilt bob typically sits in the front left part of the cabinet,
Okay.
sometimes you can look down through one of these in-lane or
actually
out-lane
see it
switches and actually physically see it.
Huh.
Or at least people like to make others think they can.
Yeah, I think it's all for show.
But someday maybe we'll have tilt bob cam.
That'd be a pretty neat idea, I think.
Again, there's just so little room on those
Yeah,
out
you-
lanes, and
you
they
don't think
set
it's gonna go
so
out there.
high. You would think it'd be impossible to lose a ball that way, but that's why these guys were engineers.
Yeah.
Designed these play fields. They
Whoa,
knew
boy.
exactly what they were
That's
doing.
bad. Okay.
Chris is dribbling.
Woo.
Not doing a whole
Yeah,
lot
don't
else.
ask me why. You know, just why not? Come on, hit something.
He almost went around the whole play field without anything.
Whoa, we almost jumped the wall on that one.
All right. Back up to the right side.
Come on now.
Drops the 11, drops the 13, drops the 10.
Give me that.
Boy, if only that pop bumper were lit.
Spending a lot of time over there.
This is, hey, nothing wrong with that. You can't lose a ball at the top of the playfield.
That's true.
That's good.
That's going to be, oh, I thought that was going to be right out the out lane, but I got lucky. Whoop.
I think next week we should all have to wear like green shoes like the guy on the other playfield.
If you can find that outfit. Whew. Oh, I wanted that target. It was lit.
It's like something Randy Quaid would wear.
Yeah.
That was a long ball, but it wasn't the most amount of points.
No, but I don't think you're in bad shape.
I'm
But,
not in bad
You got a
shape.
lot of work to do on the left side of the playfield.
Some people would think games like this with the small flippers are not controllable. They are very controllable. You just can't make mistakes like that right there. That was beautiful. Chris got the ball under control, took the time to aim for
Took a-
what he wanted. Probably
drive.
missed it, but
Drive around the country.
Yep. Got the
Pretty
12
much.
on the other side of the playfield, but that's... And you can kind of do this little ski jump over in this game, so...
Oh, yep, I saw that one.
All right, 23-14. See if we can get the 6. Nope.
not with that plunge.
Chris is loving the right side of that playfield, but unfortunately all the points are elsewhere.
Yeah, I knew that was
Yep.
gone.
27-40.
You got one thing going for you, Chris. You beat both Bob and Evan.
Really?
Yep.
That'll do. That's all I needed.
You got a special lit on the right out lane.
All right, needs the deuce. There's that. And guess what? The 6 that he gave me so much love for.
Yeah.
And the game says I'm going to make you have to fight for it too.
Oh, he's in the same spot I was. One ball left, way up at the top.
Special.
You are special, Chris Stevens.
That's how you end target pool.
Beautiful. What a way
Congrats
to end the
Pete.
night.
I'll take it.
We're all special.
51. That's right.
Good game, Pete.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Are we done?
Are we done?
Anybody left?
Do we have anyone to play?
I got to come down because I'm like off the camera.
Yeah, we ran
He was
out
waiting
of
for
seats.
me. Yeah,
There we
Someone
go.
shorter than me.
I get the victory interview
think that was
spot.
possible.
That's right. All right. Well, that was 3 of the 922 billiard-themed pinball games that exist.
Don't worry, we'll be doing some more sometime
we
this
will,
year.
We will be doing more sometime this year. I thoroughly enjoyed producing this, and hopefully you guys enjoyed playing these 3.
Had a great time.
And
Yeah,
well,
thanks for coming out, Bob. We'll have to have you back. We need
Yeah.
someone besides Evan to heckle, or we need someone else to heckle.
Sure.
I know. I
That
think
backwards.
I think when you hide behind the computer, you're a lot more aggressive. Everybody's seeing like the nice Bob Steele in person. So,
That's who I am.
Bob's an internet troll, huh?
so shout out to Evan Bingham letting me. Maybe he didn't let me. I don't know yet. I might get yelled at for sharing his
The other
double
Evan?
spin pointer thread. Now I got to go home and do my billion attack from Mars shot. But all right, there's that. I guess next week we're doing what, a little boxing action.
It's
Champion
it's
Pub
St.
and-
Patrick's Day, so
Ah.
we're doing a loose theme on St. Patrick's Day with 2 games that kind of have a theme like that. Champion Pub and
Lady Luck.
Lady
that was
Luck.
the other one. Yeah, that's not boxing themed. But well, we'll knock out those 2, and then Jake and I are
Stern
headed off to
versus
Chicago to cheer on Chris and Alexander, a couple other Pittsburgh people representing the top 20 in the world on
Lewis.
March 21st, and Lewis Bevins just getting back from Denver. So a lot of pinball going on this time of year, which is good.
Always exciting. Always something going on.
All right. Well, I think that wraps up the broadcast for tonight. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.